Good afternoon everyone, my name's Jim Allen. I'm from Derbyshire Police and I'm here at the Pro Act Stadium at Chesterfield today because I wanted to give you some information and some messages about how we can have a safe, enjoyable football fixture here when Chesterfield plays Mansfield on Saturday afternoon. Both the police and the football club will be using dogs at this fixture. The dogs will be trained to sniff out pyrotechnic material, so please just don't bring it. It's not safe, it can ruin the day for everybody else and it can lead to your arrest. So please, no pyrotechnics, no drugs, the dogs will be deployed and they do find these items. So under the stand now, under the north stand and the east stand looks the same. Concessions behind me, toilets behind the camera, and to my right are the exits where your buses will be parked. And if we do ask you to remain in the stadium for a short while after the match, this will all be open. You'll be able to go outside, have a cigarette if you need to, and also to be able to get on your bus. But there's plenty of room under the stands. But best thing for us, if you're not getting on the bus, please remain in your seat for a few minutes while we just clear the area outside. Okay folks, this is one of the kiosks under the away provision. You can see a nice selection of British lagers available and other items to buy. This kiosk and the others will stay open in this stand and the east stand all throughout the match if behaviour is okay. The club in the past have been forced to close the kiosks if there's been poor behaviour either under the stand or in the stand. But with decent behaviour, these kiosks will remain open all match and you'll be able to buy a pint or get a pie. So folks, this is the away provision. This is the north stand, and over my left shoulder is the east stand where Mansfield fans have got the first two blocks. There are concessions under both stands available to you during the course of the match. I would ask you to take up your allocated seat and please comply with the instructions of stewards and police officers when you visit the stadium. The main point I want to get over to you folks today is this is a big fixture for both clubs. No two ways about it. It could be hugely impactful in the history of both clubs for the next few years. And as such, I realise that it's going to mean a lot to the fans that are attending the game. Now, it's 5 years since the clubs met previously, and I've got to say, disappointingly, there was some quite serious disorder at the last fixture. So as a consequence of that, there's going to be a large-scale policing operation to protect this fixture and protect those people who are coming to enjoy it and make sure it's a safe environment for you all to enjoy a Saturday afternoon of sport. So as such, you can expect to see quite a lot of police officers. We've also borrowed some mounted police officers from our colleagues in West Yorkshire, which will give me more of an overview of the developing crowd and where it's moving and how things are going. We want everybody at this football match to have a safe, enjoyable afternoon. Whatever the result is, we want people to go away safe. And as a consequence of that, if we do come across disorder and we do come across poor behaviour, we will take action, and that will have consequences that could range from that could include a ban from all football fixtures for a period in the future. So please think about that when you come to the game. Come to be loud, come to be proud, but please come to behave. And please, if you're asked by a police officer or a steward to do something, to move somewhere, or to take your seat, or to move back into the stand, whatever it is, please comply with their instructions, because they're doing it because we want this to be a safe and enjoyable football fixture, whatever the outcome. Thanks very much.